Hey guys, welcome back to Doobies to Dollars podcast. It's your girl P, and today I got the Gas House gang in the house. What's up?
Man, I'm still
How you doing?
sure, hella excited to be on here, that's for sure.
Hell
Been waiting for
yeah.
this.
Yes, ma'am.
Dude, the dollar's been doing that damn thing.
Yeah. So what y'all been up to today?
Shit, man, we've really been on is promoting this show like crazy. May 20th. I promise you, if you're not in the building for Gas House, your ass asleep. That's for sure. I'm gonna tell you, we got what, 13 artists?
13 artists.
13 artists on this set. I'm
Okay.
telling you, each one of them fire.
Okay, so what's going? Is it just like a big showcase, or tell the?
So
Hold on.
it's a concert series showcase,
Mhm.
and what that basically means is all upcoming artists from in the city or somewhere locally close to the city who have the opportunity to blow, uh, close to, or had that urge and that hunger for the game. Each one of these artists coming with the heat, and they gonna give you a performance. They gonna work on their sets. They gonna make sure that they giving a whole out show.
Okay.
So what we really got is also one of the best venues in the city.
Okay.
Scout Bar.
Yeah, big shout out to Scout Bar. Every one of our shows has been at Scout Bar.
Okay.
So to really get into a little bit more of that detail, Gas House used to have a different name, but it used to be called Mad Moves Showcase,
Mhm.
and it was going hard, going real hard. And we started to think, man, you know what? Each one of the artists that had already been on here are real close to getting something for themselves.
Mhm.
And we creating that platform. So we got to thinking, and we came up with this rebranding of the Gas House.
Okay.
Now
The
we got,
first Mad Move Productions was a company I created.
Okay.
And I just so happened to have the pleasure and opportunity to meet my man Grams here. And he came to me with the idea, let's team up,
Mhm.
let's get together, let's put together a great idea to where we're starting to do showcases where we can give grand prizes. We can give artists another opportunity to get maybe a video or studio time or, a multitude of different things.
Mhm.
And it just blossomed into being Gas House because we both, come from the Gas House. So in the end, I guess it was just like two entrepreneurs came together, rubbed their heads together, and came up with the beautiful idea and blossomed into what we see now today.
Okay. So how long have y'all been doing this?
This one's gonna be our second one.
Okay.
I've been doing Scout Bar shows as Mad Move Productions for about 2.5 years.
Mhm.
So every month I have a monthly showcase for local artists or artists around in Houston and everything. And it went from 50 people to 75 people to 100 people to 155 people. People started paying attention.
Mhm.
And then Graham sat in on one of them and, came to me and said, hey man, this is beautiful. What you got going on right here is beautiful. I don't even want to, step on your toes or mess anything up, but I've got some ideas that can make this better.
Okay.
So we started adding in vendors. We started adding in prizes so they could have a little bit of opportunity to, really exert themselves to bring the max amount of people that they can instead of just, getting their tickets and giving them to their homeboys or homegirls or whoever, so just come see me perform. No, now they're really out there hustling and, feeling what it actually feels like to be a genuine artist.
Yeah, for sure. Man, I'm glad y'all came up here today. I was really excited to have you guys, especially, since I'm just starting up and everything, having guests on the show. But I'm super excited. I hate that I missed the last show, but I'm coming to this one
Please
on
do.
the 20th.
Yeah.
yeah.
It'll be one to remember for sure.
Okay. So who are you guys before this? Like, how'd you lead up to this?
So I actually do videography and sell marketing
Mhm.
and have my own clothing line. But most people in the city know me as Beware the Shooter for the videography standpoint.
Mhm.
Had the opportunity to work with a lot of people, do a lot of videos, go on tour with a lot of people, and learn from that experience
Okay.
and create a good marketing brand for myself from that experience. So I use that craft every day in my clothing line that I used to have called Ocean.
Okay.
I did a lot of that for Alzheimer's.
Mhm.
So I wanted to give back at that time, and I used some percentages of that to give back to different foundations based on that.
Okay.
And now that I have a son, I'm creating a new clothing line for him in the city and how I feel like that translates to my life. And it's going to be cars called Cars and Culture.
Okay, why is that?
Man, 'cause if you're really a Houstonian, you know everything in your life is about cars, and
The
and
culture.
Yeah.
yeah,
Houston
so
got its own culture.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Damn
say.
straight.
Y'all are both from here?
Yes, ma'am.
Born and raised.
Born and
Okay.
raised.
Y'all not ready to get out of Houston?
Should I been?
I've been all around the world and back again. So
I
I
was say,
mean,
been out and come back.
everywhere I've been has led me back ultimately to Houston and the love for it. So
Mhm.
you know, I lived in Austin for 4 years. I went to LA for a few weeks. I said I had to get back to Texas, man. I don't know, no disrespect to LA. It was beautiful and the weather was perfect, but I miss my Houstonian culture.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
Say yeah, multiple tours, and I still want to come back every time.
No
No
matter
matter, it's
what.
my city. I love it.
See, I don't know. I just need to get out to Houston for a while.
See, a vacation, cool, but
Yeah.
every
Okay.
time I'm gonna come right back.
I
to
don't
the
know. I
city.
want to move. I've lived here my whole life. I need something new.
I can tell you from living in Austin for 4 years that it was one of the best experiences of my life.
Okay, Austin's definitely my vibes.
Yeah, it's great. It's wonderful, but there's some things in Austin that you ain't gonna get from Houston.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say, where would you go with?
it might be good for you, you know, to spread your roots and get out there and see something new. But for me, especially, you know, I moved back for family because I had a family member that was sick.
Mhm.
But in the end, I moved back and I felt like it was the universe guiding me right back to where I needed to be
Yeah.
to grow back into the human I felt like I was.
Y'all
Or
keep trying to get
superhuman.
my attention, but I can't hear y'all.
You want me to put that one on too?
Oh, it probably just looked a little lopsided.
Alright.
You can take it off, or you don't have to have it on if you don't want
I
to.
appreciate it.
Okay, where would I go? Well, Austin, because my boy Elon just got some property out there, and hopefully I can manifest him on my show because he's one of my favorite people.
You talking about Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Hold on. You
I know
get Elon Musk on the show, I'll be
Shit, it's all over from there. Like, man.
game over.
No, but hopefully I can manifest that. Like him and Kanye are like my favorite people. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna get starstruck over anybody. And I've been around some big celebrities, and it's normal. But them two, I feel like I would just. I don't know. I don't know what I would start crying. Like I would be that fan that couldn't like control myself because of how much I love them. Like I don't know. They remind me so much of myself.
Good people to love.
So
True
yeah.
Hey,
True that.
I would do the same thing. Willie Nelson.
Oh man. Okay, so he's in. I'm gonna hit him up. He is in Texas. I gotta get his interview too.
Yes.
It was a bunch of people that I didn't know that lived in Texas, but I feel like they're easy to reach, even though they have super huge names. Just like getting older and stuff. So I feel like it would be a little bit easier to connect with them, but if I could smoke with Willie Nelson.
Yeah, really.
Man, that's gonna be over. Shit, I got a list of people that if I get, dang, it's about to be
I
lit.
said Willie Nelson and Elton John for me. I'm a rapper. That's the weirdest thing I think a rapper could say, but Willie Nelson, Elton John.
Oh my gosh, do you know I sit and sing Elton John on my cam shows? The Rocket Man, Crocodile
Oh my
Rock,
God,
like
bro. Benny and the Jets.
Benny.
Oh my God, come on now.
Yes, the
I call him
babes.
Paisley and the Buds, and I was like Paisley.
Hit them notes and everything.
Lord knows I can't sing, but I do.
Hey man.
Yeah, I fucks with
I'm
Elton
a
John.
rapper, you know what I'm saying? So it's weird for me to say these names. I feel like, you know, most rappers be like, what the hell are you talking about? But
Mhm.
man, those two musically influenced me, you know, and I grew up on a lot of Motown too. So, you know, getting to meet like a lot of my Motown, you know, influences and legends have passed already, you know, rest in peace. But, you know, Al Green, Bill Withers, these people like,
What's Al Green?
yo.
You fucks with my granny loved Al Green.
Oh my God, love and happiness, man. Like that's what I try through my music. That's what I try and translate, and then I turn it into rap. And love and happiness is like,
Nah, I dig it. Or Denver. I'll go to Denver.
Yeah, that's a cool spot too.
That's my little vibes.
I've only rolled through Denver, so I can't really say that I've like stopped and actually just vibed there. But just rolling through the place, you get a sense that it's like it's family, it's community. Everybody's there looking out for one another.
Since say
Stop for
Denver
directions.
and Berg that's really like wintertime vacation for me. You know what I'm saying? That's where you really should go for one.
Oh, but when it's
You
cold,
ain't catching me in no snow.
It's snow. It's different. That's a different type of snow, though, I promise.
You know those jackets? So it's the '80s jackets, the windbreakers.
Oh yeah.
You be hearing me all over the place.
It's cold.
That's the type of when you get out here.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that winter out here. It's hard.
No.
It's way too cold out here.
But my story, long and illustrious. I'm gonna make it real short and sweet. I'm actually a audio engineer turned entrepreneur turned man of the world, I guess. I own my own studio down in Bayview called Maddox Studios. I started that about 5 years ago, and with the help of my beautiful friend Robin over here, 2 years in the making.
Okay, so yeah, Robin, tell us about yourself. We didn't get to catch that.
Oh Lord.
Robin's being quiet and shy over here, but Robin is not shy. Let me tell you.
He's one of the best people I ever met in my life, man. That's my best friend. I say that. I'll take a bullet for that cat, and I know he'd do the same for me, man. He has changed my life in so many ways, like things that I never thought I would be able to surpass or be able to look into business-wise. Now, I always approached it so business and not with enough heart, I felt like, and he's the one who gave me a lot of that heart and business combined to be able to achieve the things that we got now. Like when people step through our doors, this is like home. This is like family. This is sanctuary. This is the best place we've ever been. Like we did that for a long time, and then Scout Bar reached out to us.
Okay.
So I was kind of circling back to Scout Bar, and was like, we see what you're doing. Like we were trying to do it at another club, 18th Street Pier Bar and Grill. They wound up shutting down because the owner was just running it into the ground. But we were doing open mics out there and pulling like 90 people, and for that they were like. Scout Bar was traditionally not an open mic place, but the owner was very interested in trying to see if we could get that going over there.
Look at it now.
Yeah, look at me now.
Now, tell everybody where Scout Bar is located at.
It is 18307
Egret Bay Boulevard.
Egret Bay Boulevard. Yeah.
It's out in League City, correct?
No, Webster,
Webster.
Texas. Yeah, and it's like right off of the NASA bypass. It's extremely hard to miss. They got a marquee out there. They got a big star that says Scout Bar on it. So.
Okay, yeah.
And then they got Bones right on top of it, which is owned by the same owner. That's actually the owner's nickname is Bones.
Bones.
Bones. Yeah, 'cause he's always throwing people a bone.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you want me to tell that on air, but sorry, Thomas. But yeah, no, I mean, and so. We tried the open mics at Scout Bar for a long time, and I had to switch the companies from being Maddox Studios because people were thinking, oh, if we come record at Maddox Studios, then we were automatically going to get on the show. Like, nah, that's not the case. You need to be well enough along in your artistry for me to give you a show. So I said I changed it to Mad Move Productions. I named my studio Maddox Studios because my first son's name is Maddox.
Okay.
So I just was stuck on the letter M for some reason and had designing all these logos and emblems for it, but everything became Mad This, Mad That, Mad House merch. We do merchandise as well. Everything you see me wearing right now, that's a Robin t-shirt right there.
Y'all finna say, we about the same. Every aspect. He do clothes, I do clothes. He got a videography company, I got a videography company.
Black Glass Entertainment is actually Robin's company.
Okay.
And that is, like these two together, when they get together, it's like fireworks. So,
okay.
I mean, I'm my own construction company. I literally have my hand in about 5 different things at all times.
You got to, this day and age, and that's what I try to get across to people. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Because look, 2 years ago, did people think the world was gonna be like this? Probably not. So it's just like you can't just depend on your income coming from one source, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Like the universe put me here because Had I not have gotten fired by Whataburger, like when the COVID hit, I would have been screwed.
Yeah, you've been left out with your hands out like
Hmm.
this. Instead, you decided to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and
Yeah,
look at where you're going now. You got
yeah.
plenty of guests coming on this wonderful show. And got us on here, man. I never thought in a million years I'd be coming out here to be on. I hate interviews. I'm terrible at the shit. I ain't
That's
gonna
because
lie
you're
to
a
you.
Virgo. Virgos, they want to
But
stay
look at
behind
me.
the scenes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm an artist on top of that, so that's even worse for my.
That's why you need a Leo right next to you that's gonna drag down.
I need
Yeah.
these two to kind of push me in that direction and
Hmm.
keep me going to be like, no, you're doing the right things. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everybody loves it. Trust me.
Yeah.
So that's kind of segueing into we do shows. I just did a show for Riff Raff at Scout Park.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I was like, dang, I'm mad I missed that one.
It was insane. I have never seen so many mullets
Oh,
in one
yeah.
place. I kid you not. This is a community of mullets, just people rocking that shit. Like what the?
And I feel say that's every time. I actually got to go on tour with Grove, and them boys do that every time. It never fails.
One of the guys I got to open had a mullet, and he rocked just simply on the pure fact. I mean, he's a talented artist. Don't get me wrong. He's amazing. He goes by trendsetter, but man. He said, if you got a mullet, take your hat off and shake that shit like you proud. And I swear I've never seen so many heads shaking back and forth with a little bit of hair hanging in the back.
That's why I say if you when you had a gas house show, some of these artists are some of the some guys that you
Or a lot
are
of them.
unique and you stick to memory and they gonna create a real fan base for themselves.
Yeah.
Like I said, Trendsetter's been on the gas house show, rocked it out.
Yeah, oh yeah, trendsetter is great. Sings country, raps, does all that like straight down south country tunes.
Dang, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, you must check him out. Him,
Okay.
I don't want to just name one and not name all of them, but there's a couple of them. Chills Marley, Chet B. Who else we have on there? I give
Sure.
Mal a shout out.
I was finna say there's a lot of people, Dougie and Jug from this next upcoming show.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good names to watch out for. Vision.
Okay.
Vision,
The big thing that we really trying to want to do is have a lot of people on that stage,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of people outside that stage, like yourself. That's why we love that you're gonna come out,
Oh, hell
rock
yeah.
out with us, because man, that's gonna do something for somebody else. You might also see somebody there that you like, man, I need them on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So at the same time, it's each one of these guys rocking out doing
Yeah.
the show. Excuse me. Somebody out on that stage, outside that stage, is paying attention and wanting to do something with their craft with them.
Mm-hmm.
So
See, I'm all about that cross promoting, bringing it together, working together. That's what I was gonna ask y'all. I always tell people when you're doing the same thing as someone else, those be the best people to promote with, because your fans can become their fans and vice versa. A lot of people, when they're doing that, they're so stingy with their fan base or their clients or supporters or whoever. But I think it's dope, like y'all linked up, or really all three of y'all, and because you're kind of in the same world, you could just start here and make it like here.
Yeah.
But people are not understanding that.
It's like Megazord, all the pieces come together and then you create that monolith. And one thing I feel like there's a syndrome people have is like, well, if he gets famous, I won't get famous.
No.
Or if he gets and that's not the case. There's so many ways. Like you can like Elton John and you can like Willie Nelson too,
Mm-hmm.
and they both may have fans that like this. Like
Yeah.
both of them,
Yeah,
that's
for
a
sure.
powerful thing, and I think a couple of like-minded people come together and see that, and they can capitalize on it and make it something that's a beautiful outcome to not only give these artists a platform to stand on to become bigger and better and greater and achieve more things than they thought was possible, but it also gives us a chance to, as entrepreneurs, kind of exercise our entrepreneurial spirit
Yeah.
and see what how far can we take this, what can we do, what can we what's the next piece of equipment we buy, what's the next obstacle we tackle, what's the next hurdle we hop. So it's been nothing but a blessing. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I just sit back and smile and laugh. I mean, there's times where some tears are falling too, but I sit back and smile and laugh and say, dang man, I can't believe it's turning out like this, and it's all universal. Just
Yeah.
folding into itself and becoming a nice piece of origami and just
Hmm.
like the little swan.
Once you cleanse your energy, the universe, you ask the universe for things, and it really like puts what you need in your life at the right
And
time.
takes out the stuff you don't.
Yep. Mhm. Yeah.
I worked dead end jobs all the time. I was a lead maintenance man at Top Golf for 2 years
Mhm.
and cut off part of my finger. It's hard to tell because they did really, really good
Oh yeah, I
surgery.
can't even
Yeah,
tell.
this one right here, it's a little bit different. Not much. It's just the top of my
Mhm.
finger it exploded.
Oh wow.
And they tried to say I wasn't on the clock when it happened. And it was Christmas Eve. And it
Come
was
on
my
now.
first set of twins, first Christmas. So I'm sitting there, it's Christmas Eve, so nowhere's open to give you any medication, anything like that, do anything. I'm sitting there in pain. They're like, baby, just go home and smoke a blunt. This is what they're telling me in the ER. You got some weed, go home and smoke it.
Shit, man.
Shit. All right, well, cool.
Dang.
And that kick started me into being a full entrepreneur. To where I was like, I'm not gonna work for anybody else. I'm gonna work for myself.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make sure that this is all me and anybody else I so choose to put in the mix with me.
Yeah.
And that's
For sure.
and ever since then, it's like you said, it took out negative and it put in the positive, and it put the people into the right positions to be like, yo, we should do this and this and this and this and this, and then
Yeah.
cascades into a beautiful just opening to where you can run wherever which way you want.
Shit. Well, I respect everything y'all got going on. That's so dope.
We appreciate that for sure.
Yeah. Shit, I think you're gonna really enjoy the show. Like I said, each artist on this motherfucker rocks out. They all got sets. We talking full lights. Scout Bar stage. If you haven't been there, you're gonna be pleasantly
Okay,
surprised
yeah, I
by
haven't
the
been there
stage.
yet, but doing the knowledge will be
Oh,
there on the
man,
25th.
They have one of the
20th.
best stages in the Houston area. The lights, the sound, the feel of the venue. It's clean.
It's rock.
It's respectable as hell.
Thank
That's one
you.
thing that when I go to a lot of venues around here, it's the first thing I do is I walk in and go, smell that. And if I feel like I'm catching a hint of a urinal or a hint of some, ashtray, something or other, they smoke. They let you smoke. Go in the back, smoke, do your thing. They're not gonna,
See, and that's what I like about this place. When me and Tyra were going to look for places, I was like, okay, I gotta have the right look for my podcast. I gotta get this together. And man, this place is dope.
Yeah.
The Baron Collective, I fuck with this place.
Yeah, this is real nice.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
when you love what you're doing, you just got
Yeah.
nothing but time to work on the craft itself.
Yeah.
So, like I was gonna say, I almost forgot. We really got some dope vendors in there too.
Oh yeah,
Some of the
tell us
hottest
about a few of the
merch.
vendors.
Well, see, where can I start? I'm just thinking. We got Schmunk's Coat. They're like a urban skatewear
Okay.
type of brand.
Mhm.
We got Street Fair, which they have a large variety of product. They even have their own CBD dispensary.
Mhm.
But they have merch that is more of the yin and yang variety and soulful, peaceful mindset.
Mhm.
Shit, man. Who
Oh,
else
we
we
gotta
got?
go. Man, what's that? The ashtray guy.
Oh.
Tell me about that.
Man,
He
see,
showed
that's
me
what I'm
these
saying.
ashtrays.
I'm thinking about all the
I got
fucking
lost
hot
in
merch. I didn't been looking at it hand to hand. I'm like, where can I even start? Which
Rare
product can I
Breeds
tell you
was
about?
Rare Breeds was one of the.
That's what I really wanted to say. I wish we had Rare Breeds back on here again. They did the last show. They had dope merch. They
little drink bottle, like
Drink bottle
embroidered
logos.
on the shirt.
Aw.
But like he was
I had to
saying,
buy one of them. I said that's too far. I got little eyes, like little droopy eyes, drink bottle on there, hats and shirts.
Shoes, I'm gonna have a couple recommendations for y'all's next event because the metaphysical store that I went into, they have these dope ass pipes. And like, oh man, that would go gas house.
Anything,
Oh, yeah.
anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing
we
we
have
can't do is food.
glassware.
Okay.
We're gonna have glassware at this show too.
Okay,
People can come
yeah.
and buy their own glassware. We're gonna leave it at that. A little bit of glassware.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm
Come
excited.
surprise. You're gonna see all the we got.
It's gonna be. I think this one's gonna be one of the bigger ones that we've had so far because we had so many people just saw our last one and the efforts we put in,
Yeah.
and they just so much excitement wrapped around it. So we segueing into that. we got on June 30th, after we have my album release party, I'm dropping an album called Neon Baby.
Okay.
That's my solo album. My boy Robin helped me put that together. I have another homie named No How No Way. He helped me. Like, I made all the beats. They arranged them. They mixed it. We're having it in the mastering process right now. We're gonna have vinyls. We're gonna have CDs, hats, shirts. You know, the works.
Okay. Well, yeah, definitely let us know about that as well.
We would love to get you out there. And then on July 17th, we're gonna have Zero
Okay.
in the building. So that's gonna be another big one. We'd love to have y'all at too.
The shows won't stop.
Okay, see, I gotta come to that one too, because I was like, damn, I gotta get Zero on here. Because I ran into him a couple years back, and I tried to get a photo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was so weird, like how the universe plans people to say stuff. But he told me, he's like, get all that porn off your phone, and maybe you'll have room to take a picture. But it was too funny, because it's like I didn't have no more space. But little does he know, like, it was actually because it was porn. But I think he was just making a joke. But it was like a lot of shit. So
And the instant
man,
he
I gotta
knew,
share that story with
he just
them.
had that
What a
feeling.
coinky thing.
Mhm.
That's why I say, man, I definitely come out. I mean, I can't promise anything or guarantee anything, but we're gonna have direct access to him because me and a guy named K.O. Carter are actually the ones who are like taking point on that show. So I can always try and throw it in his ear, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna really say and add into the mix. I've had the opportunity. I haven't really missed an episode that I think you put out, and I think you do some episodes on Move. I think that's really dope. So, what we're really gonna have to do when I get that right artist that I know, gonna have that right vibe, shooting your way. You get one of them live ones over at one of our gas house shows.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, for
Already.
sure. If I could pull up and do media, because I'm actually having my first team meeting in about an hour with some people I'm recruiting just to kind of give them my ideas and where I see like dubious to dollars going and expanding and stuff. So yeah, that's definitely going to be one of the things. Because we get invited to a lot of shit, but I just got nominated for XBiz Awards. Like,
Yeah.
I got all this shit going on that
I mean, you said 5 months you've been at this?
No. That's what he thought. I was doing this 5 weeks.
5
weeks. Yes.
Oh,
I was gonna say the way the videos
Yes.
be promoted, be putting out, they
Just
be
wait.
quick.
Yeah.
If it's like this after 5 weeks,
That's why I'm just like,
wait for a year.
oh hell no, this shit's about to be lit.
Yeah. Shoot, you're gonna be in a year. We're gonna be looking. You're gonna see you on MTV or some shit.
Shit, y'all gonna be right up there with me.
Hey,
We doing it
I was
together.
gonna say,
I
let
support
me
who
know.
supports me.
Oh yeah, we rocked out.
But shit, thank y'all for coming by. I really appreciate it. Really
For sure. Thanks for joining here.
And thank you, Robin.
You're welcome.
We got a lot of stuff with Robin, so you look forward for that video, our smoke session.
For real.
All right, see you later.
Dude.
Hey, okay.